Hey guys, it's Christian. I don't know. I said my whole fucking name. Why did I say my whole name? Y'all don't need to know that. It's Chris.
I'm about to say I've known you for 3 years. Had no idea your name was Christian.
Yeah, it's my name. Anyway, guys, it's me, Chris. Shenanigans with Friends, episode 67. This is the bonus visual content. And now you can kind of see my friend Miles.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do my makeup, so
that's
I ain't
okay.
had my
Like
Mariah Carey light man
he's
come
so
set
fine.
everything up.
He don't want y'all to ever see when he not on 10. So I understand. But
Plus, yeah,
that's,
I don't want to steal all your all your female viewers just pass out from all this
I
sexiness.
know. I know. Damn. All right, y'all. All right. So I appreciate you keeping the lights low then. I'm just playing. So anyway, all right. So if you guys for some reason like to watch the visuals first, stop doing that. Go listen to the audio. By the time this is out, the audio will be out as well with Miles, and it was really fun. We get to talk about a whole bunch of random crazy shit.
All kind of shenanigans.
It's cool. So this is usually for things that I can't fit in the show. So I want to take a moment to talk about Juice World. I'm not a super big fan. It's a lot of new rappers I just cannot get into. So I don't know a lot about his like discography. I literally only know Lucid Dreams because my godson loves that song.
Mm.
But I know that he was young as fuck. And
21,
I
if I'm not
know that,
mistaken.
yeah, you are correct. And he was in Chicago. And I want to say Midway Airport because that's usually where everybody be. And he had a fucking seizure, just and died. And we didn't know at first when we first had the reports of what happened, but turns out he swallowed a bunch of Percocets.
Right.
I'm assuming not to kill himself, but to hide drugs
That's what
from
it kind of sounds like because along with that information, like it came out there was like 70 pounds of weed on the plane. So it kind of because it was a private jet, and like
yeah.
this is like kind of a common way to kind of smuggle drugs is to get a PJ and like get somebody that really can, like that uh looks normal on a private jet to like ride along with you so you can get your drugs back and forth. So that is something kind of normal. But I don't know what the fuck he was thinking swallowing that. I want to say it was like 70 pills or some shit like
I
that.
think they did say it
And I
was
mean, it
estimated to
ain't
be about
it
70.
ain't like you can swallow the weed, so it ain't like you can hide everything. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't
Right.
understand it at all.
Because at first I was like, okay, if it was just 70 pills, like I'm not a rapper, but I feel like if I was a rapper, I need two of the niggas that be with me all the time to be ready to catch a case, like for me. Like I need you to hold the drugs for me. I need you to tuck them
Right.
wherever the fuck you gonna tuck them. Like that's literally, I thought that was literally the point of having mad niggas around you. Like
Yeah,
so
like
the fact
y'all
that he
already
was,
know. Like you're the one that's gonna take the gun charge. You're the one that's gonna take the drug charge.
yeah, like that's it. Like so the fact that like he was around a bunch of people and still felt like let me swallow these like that doesn't. And then like it's just like what goes through your mind when you like when that happens? Like 70 of anything is
Of
probably gonna kill you.
anything, right? Like
70
you,
donuts is gonna kill
right?
you.
Seriously.
Like like anything. Like so it's really sad, but it's just like how could I don't even know like how could this have been prevented? Like will probably not be a it looks I mean because what do niggas need with that much weed at one time like so
Well, I
probably not be
mean,
illegal.
yeah, I'm sure niggas is just selling weed back in Chicago, which is some normal Chicago shit.
Because
That's some
can I
normal
be
anywhere
honest,
shit.
Chicago definitely be needing some good weed, so whoever shout out to whoever was trying to get it there like
Right. But yeah, I
yo the
mean,
first time I went back to Chicago after I moved over to the west like I went back and like I think my sister's half sister like we smoked like a I want to say like a half and I was not high. Like
oh my goodness.
I thought I was gonna have to move to crack. I was like, what is happening? Like this isn't like why isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
not high. So
Thank
yeah.
goodness you got some good weed, so you didn't have to
Thank
move to
goodness it
crack.
was a
Like,
short trip and then I
goodness
just came back
gracious.
and then I just
I
came
don't
back to
know how I
Vegas.
would feel about crack, Chris.
I don't know either. So thank goodness
I,
that was just a small vacation. I got to come back to real weed. So shout
yeah,
out to whoever's trying to get that good weed
I'm
into
about to say
Chicago.
I just moved on. I don't even smoke weed. I just straight
Hey,
to make it real
yeah,
easy. No
yeah.
smell, no
So stay
rolling up.
with me. True story. You can take it anywhere. It's really great.
Had these on
Those
the
be my
plane. You can
best
have
friends
seven.
on
You can
trips.
have 70 of these on the plane. It'll be
You could
perfectly okay.
definitely have 70 of those. The only
You
thing
know
they
what I'm
what you have
saying?
to like just have to separate the cartridge from the battery, and then you can
Yeah, that's
totally.
it.
Okay.
You know what
So
I'm
if you
saying?
guys didn't know, y'all can do that shit. So anyway,
Yes.
but yeah, so I don't know, but you were telling me about like that you were, I mean, not a fan, but you know, like you,
I
it
like the
was
little nigga. You know what I'm saying? He can rap because he had did this freestyle. I can't remember what show it was. It wasn't Sway. It wasn't Flex.
okay,
I don't remember what show, but this nigga literally freestyle for like 60 straight minutes. You
okay,
know what I'm saying? Like this nigga could rap his ass off. So I was like,
yeah,
and I heard his album before. It wasn't something like he wasn't like I wasn't his biggest fan or anything like that, but I did like appreciate his music compared to like you said, it's so much bullshit that they just throwing at us. It's hard to like even like get to know some of these new niggas and these young niggas.
it
But
is.
I did fuck with Juice's music. Like I thought and like even if you listen to that Lucid Dreams, like it's almost like a cry for help. You know what I'm saying? So like you can
That's
tell
exactly
like
what it sounds like.
yeah. So like when you say like how do we prevent these types of things, we got to start really paying attention to the music, man. Because like if you look at a lot of the music, like even if you look at like some of Lil Peep's music, if you look at some of Mac Miller, like if you really listen, like there's a lot of little cries for helps and a lot of this shit, man. And like I'm starting to worry about Kid Cudi because I listen to some of Kid Cudi shit. I'm like, nigga,
I
somebody
worry
needs to
about
have
him every time. Every time he released something, I'd be like, damn, like
this nigga
somebody. And
going
then
through some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I wish people around would stop just being yes men and just being there for the benefits and like start saying like, hey my nigga, you might need to sit down for a second. Like, you sure you want to get on this plane? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why you need niggas to hold your drugs, niggas to hold your guns, and niggas to hold your hand. Like,
Right, right. And you need a nigga to be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have
are you?
this much drugs, this much
Yeah.
guns. You know what I'm
Why don't
saying?
we spread this out for like through the week? Like, why don't we take a little bit
Right.
now? Like,
So I don't know,
yeah,
man. Like
man.
it just seems like this generation of rappers and like our youngest in general, because even if you like look on Instagram and some of the dumb shit niggas be doing, it's just they don't have no guidance. It's like they don't have no role models. Like what happened to role models, man? You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't look up to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
motherfuckers is looking
true
up like
story.
like the 15-year-olds is looking up to the 20-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like there's no old niggas no more. It's like OG. Like there's no OGs. Like what happened
right,
to the OGs? You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotta bring those back somehow. I think it's us now. I think like that's all us now.
Right. And them young niggas don't listen to me. Them niggas know everything.
Nah,
You know what
and
I'm
I don't really
saying?
want to talk to them younger niggas, so I'm just like,
Right.
I ain't got shit to say to them. No, but yeah, man. So super sad. I mean, it's sad, but then it's kind of dumb. So I
It
don't
really
know.
is. It
It
really
is kind of.
is.
I don't know. You really. I don't know, man.
Yeah, there ain't a person on earth that can convince me to take 70 pills. It could be my grandmama. Like, hey, swallow these pills. No, no, I'm not doing it.
All these blood pressure pills for the cops coming here. Like
Right.
that's funny. So speaking of things that are kind of crazy, Florida, our favorite gunshine state. Um,
Right. The gunshine state. I like that.
so a 12-year-old girl has been arrested, accused of posting a death list filled with
A death
names of
list.
student a death list filled with names of students at her middle school in Florida on Snapchat. Um,
Wow.
she made two separate threats on Snapchat this last week. The threat included a death list with students' names from Falcon Cove Middle School. Another threat was posted to the social media site later, Friday afternoon, that indicated the students were not safe and would be killed on Monday, December 9th. So this was supposed to be for yesterday. So they arrested her on
Wow.
Friday. Yes, man. Yes, so they arrested her on Friday. But I mean, what?
So like I'm not familiar with this story. So like when they arrested, did they find any guns or any weapons or anything as well? Like was she prepared to carry this out?
I don't think so because I don't have any information about what happened or what they found besides the fact that she was posting threats.
That just goes to show like what a crazy era we're in where like somebody like whether this is a joke or a prank or whether it's something serious that she really planned on doing, like either way you look at it, what is in your mind that makes you say to yourself, this is what I'm doing today? You know what I'm saying? What makes you say this is the joke I'm gonna pull on these kids in my middle school? Like, or what they're like, you know what, I'm just through with these motherfuckers. I'm offing everybody. Like that's
Yeah, man.
crazy.
I'm trying to think. I'm still looking, but yeah, I don't see anything besides the fact that she was arrested for the threat. So I don't see that there was any like that we had any indication that she was actually prepared to do that shit. It's just a joke. And I think I mean, not even I don't even know if it was a joke, whatever. But
Right.
that's where we are, where like they like it happens so often, and it's such a scary thing that like they're like people are just using it like a fucking, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
Right.
crazy. It's crazy. And then Snapchat's crazy because like it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on the day, if people weren't on Snapchat and that shit just fucking disappeared, and then that shit really happened on Monday, like we would,
Right.
you guys would, nobody would have even had a heads up or anything that shit was happening. And then we're talking about middle school kids, like. Can we like
Right.
really figure out what the problem is? Like these kids are like having these such strong feelings and stuff like this at such a
Where are
early
the
age.
parents
Like,
at? Like that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime something like this happens, I just be wanting to know, like, you know, like what where's your guidance? Like what like where are you getting this from? You know what I mean? Like that's
exactly.
just
Exactly.
baffling to me.
I don't know, but yo, Florida stay with the crazy news. Like this is like just because it was on Snapchat, it just like worries me because like it had a possibility of never being seen. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so
Right.
that's fucking crazy. So Florida, get it together. Like I don't know what to
The
do with you.
Gunshine State. That is hilarious.
That's what it is.
It's
Like
sad but true.
that's literally what it is. Like every like I'm trying to think like when's the last time we've heard good news come out of Florida?
Right. Really.
Like even like niggas was fighting at Disney World this year. Like and nothing's good in Florida right now.
Was that
Like,
in Florida? I thought that was in LA. I mean,
oh
not
no,
LA,
you're
but
right. That was no, it was in Cali. Yeah, you're right. That
yeah,
was
I think yeah, I think we had to hold that one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you gotta take that one.
Hey, and that's another example of like what we was talking about earlier of like people just like watching and not intervening. Like, how is you just letting this dude beat up these chicks and don't none of you niggas knock this nigga out? Like, I think I would have stole on this nigga, like for real.
At some point, like I think people were trying to separate, but yeah, nobody like squared up with this
Nah,
nigga. Like you're not
yeah,
about to keep hitting these bitches in front of me. Like, and if
nigga,
for my kids, like
bruh,
niggas pay way too much
he'd have
money.
had to get one from the shoulder, just one good like, ooh. I'm not
Like
saying I'd have knocked
honestly,
him out.
a nigga like that, you don't feel bad coming up behind and hitting him.
Man,
Like, like
all of this action, you're gonna get every inch of this. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to tell you, I couldn't believe nobody socked that nigga.
nobody. And he got out of the park and almost hit somebody with his car trying to leave. Like,
Are you serious?
yeah, it's like that's how much nobody was fucking with him all the way to his car. Like,
I'm telling you, we out here with super villains. Super villains are real. You know what I'm saying?
so real,
I'm
so
gonna get me
real.
up. As soon as I become a billionaire, I'm gonna be Batman.
All right, I can
I'm a
fuck
bat.
with it.
Yeah, I'm a Batman. This shit. You want me Robin?
Yeah, I can do that. I feel like I can do that.
My nigga.
I
That's all
liked
we
his
need.
outfit.
I could definitely see you in a Robin outfit without question.
Okay, so it's time now for the if you're asking me portion of the YouTube. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
They're not like super hard stumpers, like they're pretty basic. So
I'm already
okay.
stumped.
He's so silly. So, okay, in honor of Aaliyah's catalog being released in a few weeks, what is your favorite Aaliyah song
Uh, damn, I can't.
that you can remember because the
Nah,
catalog been gone for so fucking long?
nah.
Like,
It's oh shit. What is the? It's the if Damn, I can't think of it. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with One in a Million just because I can't think of it offhand. But that's not really my favorite though.
okay, okay,
Let's
all
go.
right.
Let's come back to that one. You ask me
All
the
right, for
next one.
sure,
Let's come back to that
for
one.
sure, for sure. Okay, so who's your favorite TV dad, but you can't say Bill Cosby?
I would never say Bill Cosby.
Okay, good.
I mean, even you know what I'm saying. My favorite TV dad probably be T.K. Kirkland. I feel like he who raised you, because he's not a TV dad. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Pop. I'm gonna go Pop Witherspoon. You know what I'm saying. Rest in peace.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Pop Witherspoon definitely got to be The favorite.
That's, yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay. Pulp or no pulp orange juice?
No
What
pulp.
kind of
No
person are you?
question. No
Yo,
pulp.
people who are pulp people, like I kind of think you're a serial killer. Like,
Yeah, yeah, no pulp.
like
You know what I'm
I don't want to
saying?
eat my
Like
orange
literally
juice.
no pulp whatsoever.
I don't want to eat my orange juice.
Saying that.
Okay. So, what was the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
It was the year me and my pops got matching starter jackets. You know what I'm saying? I
Nice.
got the cowboy joint and he got the 49er joint. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's definitely and it's a photo too. I wish if I was at the crib I would show you the photo, but I'll send it to you. It's a photo of the two
Yeah.
of us. I got the blue cowboy on, he got the red San Francisco 49er on.
I
It's
love that.
dope. Yeah, it's
That's
dope.
dope.
It's
Yo,
definitely
bring
dope.
starter jackets back. Like,
Man, I'm trying to tell you, if everything else is coming back, why can't a starter pullover come? I
yeah.
would love a starter pullover right about now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And make all that noise when you be walking.
What? You know what I'm saying?
Swag. Okay.
I'm on board for that. Like if you want to start it, I'm with you with it. Like
Listen,
I
I'm
won't
very.
swallow your perks, but I will wear your starter jacket.
Okay, so what's your favorite holiday drink? I feel like it's probably hot cocoa. Is it hot cocoa?
My favorite holiday drink is Hennessy.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
know
Do
what
you
I'm
like
saying?
just that on the rocks
No,
or
just
like
yeah, on the rocks. You know what I'm saying?
okay, for sure.
I don't care what holiday it is. It needs to be some Hennessy
Every
involved.
day is
But I ain't
holiday.
gonna front though. Last night I had this Jack Daniels shit. I don't know what it was. It was this Jack. It's some kind of winter shit. It's like a cinnamon flavor or something, and it's
Okay,
supposed
okay,
to
okay.
be served. It's supposed to be served warm, but we was drinking it chilled. But that
Mm,
shit was nice. That shit was real smooth. I don't know exactly what it's called,
check
but
it out.
I'm definitely gonna fuck with it again, and I'm definitely gonna put it in a hot caramel apple
That's
spice
not
from
even.
Starbucks.
Ooh, come through with the Starbucks secret
Mm,
menu. Like,
yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah, oh yeah, the caramel apple spice. It's like apple pie in a cup. Like I love that.
hey, okay, I like that. I'm about to give me one of those on my way to work. Okay, so and then finally, so one thing that you have to take out from this year to bring into the next year. So what's one thing from 2019 that you would take with you?
Give me an example.
I don't know. Just damn, nobody's ever asked me to give you an example.
Like what? Like
But like,
what was your answer?
so let me see if I could think of something to take away from 2019. It would probably just be the fact that I haven't been so scared to do what the fuck I want to do. So like me taking a hold of like my passions and trying to move forward with those, and stop letting things get in the way of that. That would be
I
something
got
that
you.
I would take into 2019.
So kind of like a mindset almost.
Yeah, or a
Yeah,
person,
that.
or a thing, or a place, like anything that you want to take into next year with you.
Hmm. 20. I mean, I guess I'm gonna just say my grandmama. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'm home visiting for the holidays, and
Yeah.
it's just a great feeling being home with my grandmama. You know what I'm saying? She
It
just
is like it's something
so
about being in the house
vibrant.
with grandmas.
Yeah, you know, even when she bossing me around and telling me to do stuff, it's still amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say my grandmama. Take her into
All right.
2020 with me. Put her in my back
I love
pocket.
that. I love that. Do that. Make sure you do. And then what's one thing that you'll leave in 2019 that you do not want to take into 2020?
All negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Any negativity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with that shit moving forward. If you on
Can
some
you give me an
bullshit,
example? Give me an example of some negativity.
just like niggas, just you know that you've been around a long time. You know you love them and everything, but them niggas is still comfortable doing the same fucking shit
Right.
that they been doing. You know, and I'm
Right.
not because like it's I hate to be cliche with the quotes, but people say like, no, I didn't change, I grew up. And it's a few
Hmm.
niggas that just refuse to grow up. You know what I'm
I hear
saying? So
you.
you keep your little
I hear
negative ass over there. If you come over
you.
here, might slap your ass. But yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm leaving all the negativity in 2019. I should have left that shit in 2018. I probably would have had a better 2019.
That nigga, I think that's how I feel. Like
Yeah,
the
these negative.
retrospect is a hell of a
Yeah,
thing.
I don't want no negative energy around me. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Okay, so I'm back at the Leah. Do we have our Leah answer? Or are we rolling with
Man,
the
I
million?
think it's I care for you, but I'm not. I gotta listen to it. I'm not 100, but I'm gonna just go with 1 in a million. You know what I'm saying? As the
Okay.
default answer because that song's fucking amazing.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
But
I'm super excited about her music coming back. So
or it
I
might
can't
be
wait.
Miss You. It's either Miss You or I Care for You because I'm pretty sure it was on this
Those are
album.
both bangers though. So
Yeah, because it was this album for sure.
okay. Yep, our last
And
one.
I saw,
Hmm.
yeah, it's either Miss You or I Care for You.
For sure.
And Come Over was a fucking banger too. Baby, come.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that was my shit. I probably,
Can
yeah,
I-
I might have to give you a top 10 for her. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, man. I'm super excited for the music. It took long enough. It took so long.
Yeah,
So.
definitely. Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
But that is it. That's it.
That's
You
it.
survived. That's it.
Mm.
I know. I'm sorry. I gotta go to work.
No, don't go. Quit.
I know. Oh my god. I wish.
Let's
Um,
holler. Hey, just quit. Let's rob some jewelry stores. We'll get away in the
okay.
UPS truck.
For sure. That'll
I'll
work
steal a
out.
wheelchair. I'll steal a
Okay.
wheelchair for the, you know what I'm saying, to help get us away.
Right. Yeah. Actually, this sounds like a solid plan. And you about to be Batman? Like, I'll be fine. All
You
right.
still
So
got Obi Trice's gun, right?
I do. Don't tell nobody. Okay, Miles. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for episode 67. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can check me out on Instagram at I am the Black Brad Pitt. You can also check out my
Yeah.
show page at Poolside Chats. It will be coming back soon. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like doing time with friends after we get arrested for selling UPS trucks. You know what I'm saying?
They'll just kill us. Okay.
Right. Right. Getting buried
All
with
right.
friends. Episode
Oh,
1.
episode 1 and done.
And only. Right.
Okay. So, guys, make sure that if you haven't already, go listen to the all audio episode 67, also featuring the handsome Miles. And yeah, make sure that you guys are subscribing, reviewing, rating. Oh, and then also, guys, because I didn't say it on the episode, and I can't let y'all go without me saying it. April 16th through April 20th, 2020, Smoke Free Weekend in Las Vegas. It is fucking going down. Are you coming? You better come. You're gonna be right next door. You better come.
We'll talk about it.
Oh, nigga. Okay. So anyway,
I'm not gonna bring any negative energy.
okay, don't bring no negative energy. We'll talk about it. So anyway, guys, no negative energy in April of next year. Smoke Free Weekend. As always, the event bright link is in my link tree. So you can find that, the YouTube link, and everywhere you can listen to the podcast. And that's it. So all right, I'm out. Bye.
Did you see my